Pat wins this game, we're going to look at him in a whole different light, even if he only has 4 championships. So you talk about pressure, that's the real pressure, because he's playing for something bigger than just getting one accomplishment. I already got championships. When we be talking about these quarterbacks all the time, and I love it because I like to compete, and I love how we talk about competitive nature of the quarterbacks. But Pat is not playing against Josh. He's not playing against Jalen Hurts. He's not playing against Joe. He's not playing against Lamar Jackson. He's playing against Tom Brady. Yeah. I'm chasing you, Tom. No quarterback ever said he was chasing Tom Brady. No. Pat can. I got 3 chips, dog. I got 2 MVPs. I got 2 MVPs. I got all pros. I got Pro Bowls. I got 7 times straight to the AFC Championship game. So I'm not chasing nobody from Buffalo or the Eagles or Baltimore. I'm chasing the great Tom Brady. You talking about pressure? Chase Tom Brady and get him? That's pressure.
You know, Shady made a really, really compelling argument. I saw this and I was like, dang, like what can I really say to go against what he said? But I'm gonna try to find something, okay? Because I have to say, for all the reasons that Shady mentioned, is why I feel like more of the pressure is on Josh this weekend. We are not going to look at Patrick Mahomes any different if he does not win this game. We're not going to say he's not as talented. We're not going to question his greatness. We're not going to look at him and say, oh, well, maybe, he's not as good as we thought. Like, we're not going to doubt him. If he retired, even if he lost this game and he just decided to retire from football, never play again, he's still going to go into the Hall of Fame. We're still going to say next to Tom Brady, like there's Patrick Mahomes and there's everybody else, right? Because you look at what Patrick Mahomes has accomplished in his young age in such little time, right? That's why he's up there and being compared to Tom Brady already because of his accomplishments. Josh does not have any of those accomplishments. He might have won his first MVP. We have to wait and see, when that, is announced. But as of right now, he hasn't won an MVP. He simply hasn't. He hasn't even been to a Super Bowl, let alone won one, because he cannot get past Patrick Mahomes. He can beat him perfectly fine in the regular season, but when it's time for the playoffs, for some reason, it doesn't work out. And he has been living off of how awesome he looked in that championship, the AFC Championship matchup, with the whole 13 seconds, when Patrick Mahomes, went down and led the team to victory, so on and so forth, right? He's been living off of that. But aside from that, the narrative has always been, well, Josh is great, Josh is talented, but he can't get past Patrick Mahomes when it matters most. Josh, at this point, for him to, I think, start to cement himself in terms of his legacy in football and in NFL, he has to slay the giant that is Patrick Mahomes. If Josh Allen can beat Patrick Mahomes and stop the first ever 3-peat, we can finally start putting him in the conversation with Patrick Mahomes, with the greats. Right now, it's like there's Patrick Mahomes and then there's Josh Allen. He's number 1, and Josh is number 2. Then you have Lamar and Joe Burrow and whoever else you ask, depending on how you look at it. But until Josh Allen can get past Patrick Mahomes, there's always going to be questions. There's always going to be, well, he's good, but not as good. Josh Allen absolutely needs to win this game. I think this is the year that the Bills finally get it done.